Welcome to Chicago and our coverage of the Sweet 16. All kinds of great storylines here. We visited with Fred Hoiberg yesterday. We've got Stu Neslek and Abdul Nader back home. We've got Jameel McKay and Deontay Burton 90 minutes from home. We've got a bunch of Iowa State fans who are either in Chicago already or are making the trip right now. But to me, the biggest storyline of all is the matchup of All-Americans, Malcom Brogdon of Virginia and George Niang of Iowa State.
He's a special player for sure. He's one of the great college players of this year. And he presents his own challenge for sure.
I think he's a very good player, very versatile, can score in different ways, can catch and shoot it, can put on the deck. So I just want to make everything difficult for him, use my length to my advantage. I don't think he's seen a long guard like me yet in the ACC, so hopefully I can make it difficult.
Brogdon was the ACC Player of the Year and the ACC Defensive Player of the Year. Some have said he's the best defender in college basketball.
Just tough. I think he just brings size and toughness. He's got a physicality to him that makes him hard. He can really guard a lot of different positions because of athleticism and size.
His work ethic is crazy. I think it started with his injury, being able to work off of after that, trying to get himself back into shape and stuff like that. But he just kept it going. So, but I've heard that he's always had a work ethic, and I feel like that definitely separates him.
I think we model our coach and his approach. He's always been a defensive-minded coach. It runs in his family. And that's how he coaches us. Defense comes first.
Like Brogdon, Niang is a senior playing with a sense of urgency. Consider this. In the first 29 games of the season, Niang averaged 13.9 field goal attempts per game, 13.9. In the last 5 games, Niang has averaged 18.6 shots per game, and his field goal percentage has gone up during that time. He's shooting 56% in that 5-game stretch.
I think everybody's under the understanding that right now it's March, it's winning time. We got to get the floor space and get the ball in our best players' hands and make plays. And I think our team's the most complete right now that they've been all year, to where everybody understands he's the one that really needs to meet. Offense needs to run through. And so he was great out in Denver, and we need him to be like that here in Chicago.
I just think it's an emphasis of trying to get me going downhill and getting to the rim and initiating an offense. Obviously, Monte was injured, so that's when it all started. But then, it's been successful, so we're going to keep doing that. But that's not taken away from what we're doing with Monte initiating offense. I think, that both of us do a good job of getting our guys involved and making plays. So I just think that's the real reason for it.
He has this innate ability to find people with his passing and then create baskets from different spots on the floor, posting or putting, shooting the three. So that obviously puts pressure on your defense, and those are challenges to us. So we're going to have to be at our best with that. But he's gifted.
Make him uncomfortable, make him off balance, be physical with him. But he's a physical guy, but match his physicality and try to challenge every shot he takes.
With Brogdon and Niang leading the way, Virginia and Iowa State have 2 of the more efficient teams in all of college basketball. It'll be tough to run tomorrow night. Virginia is going to make a big effort to keep Iowa State from getting the ball up and down the floor. So expect more of a half-court game, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a low-scoring game. In Chicago with the Cyclones, John Walters, Cyclones.tv.